What is the next topic which we are going to study? Here is we studied about amoeba, then we studied about cells formed from a pre-existing cell, then third we studied about muscle movement. Fourth is nerve cell. You can see the nerve cell, the structure of nerve cell. Nerve cell has, here in the picture you can see, children, just I am showing the picture. This picture you can see cell body. This is the cell body. This is a long tail. Cell body having a long tail. So this cell body has got, let's take different color that we can understand the diagram properly. So let me select red color. This is the cell body. Cell body, it has got center nucleus, and it has got hair-like structures called as dendrites. And this cell body has a long tubular part, and this is called as axon. This axon ends here with some terminals. Those are called as axon terminals, and this axon is covered by a sheath called as myelin sheath. Right. Now let us study what is a neuron, then what are its function and its structure. Here neuron is a basic unit of nervous system. Function of neuron is transmission of messages. The messages are in the form of electrical impulses. The structure of cell body is, it consists of structure of neuron is the cell body. This contains nucleus. Just now I said in the picture to you, has got cell body. This is the cell body, right? This is the cell body which is labeled here. So cell body contains nucleus. Dendrites receive the signals from other neurons. The tubular part is called as axon. It transmits the signals from one neuron to another to the muscles. Let us see the model of this. As we have seen, nerve cell. This nerve cell is made up of neurons. The structure of neuron you can see, children, in this picture. This is the cell body. Body has this hair-like structures called as dendrites. In the center, this is nucleus. It has got this tubular part called as axon. We have just seen the picture, and this terminals called as axon terminals, and this axon is covered by this sheath. Sheath is called as myelin sheath. So here you will see how the nerves carry. This is the nerve cell. You can see the labeling here. When you get something pricks your skin, sensory organ, you will see that feeling the touch of your skin to that object sensed by the neuron, and from here one neuron impulse is carried from one neuron to another neuron, and that from your hand you can see the enters to the spinal cord, then to the brain, and brain analyzes message and it generates the response, and the response is you will lift your hand. Okay, so all this occurs because of nerve cells. So we studied about nerve cells. Next topic which we are going to study after nerve cells, next is blood carrying oxygen. Let us see how blood carries oxygen to different parts of the body. Now, blood consists of three types of cells. What are the three types of cells? Blood consists of three types of cells. One is red blood cells, that is RBC, then white blood cells, that is WBC, and next thing is blood platelets. These are the three types of cells which are present in blood. Apart from that, blood consists of a pigment called as hemoglobin. It has also a liquid part called as plasma. Blood has got two parts, liquid part and solid part. The solid part consists of BC and BC, then WBC. Part consists of RBC, WBC, platelets. Now what is the function of RBC? They helps in carrying out oxygen from lungs to rest of the body. What is the function of WBC? It helps in fighting infections. What is the function of platelets? They help in clotting of blood whenever injury occurs. So this is the solid part of the blood. Then what is the liquid part of the blood? Liquid part of the blood is called as plasma. Now what does plasma contains? It contains nutrients, hormones and waste products. Apart from the solid part and liquid part, blood also contains, blood is red in color, children. So blood is red in color because of protein present in it, that is called as hemoglobin. Because of this hemoglobin only, the RBC are able to bind the oxygen. They are able to bind with the oxygen. Here, let us now see a model of carrying oxygen or helping in exchange of gases. In this, you see here in the picture how the blood is carrying or exchange of gases takes place between blood, the other parts of the tissues. Blood flows to transport oxygen, food, hormones and waste materials. So blood helps in transport of only oxygen, it helps in transport of food, hormones, waste materials. This was about. Now go back to topic. Next topic, let's see. Thing I showed you in the starting only. After blood carrying oxygen, what is the last part? Last. Okay. So here in the glossary I said last part is plant cells called as xylem and phloem. So here plant cells, you can see in the picture also children that plant cells called as plant has two types of cells, not only two types, but we are going to study about two types of cells called as xylem and phloem. So plant cells called xylem and phloem makes a vascular tissue. Xylem and phloem together is called as vascular tissue. Now, this vascular tissue helps in process called as transportation. You can see the picture here children. This is xylem and this is phloem. So let us study about the function of xylem and phloem. Xylem function is it helps in transport of water and minerals from roots to other parts of the plant. And what it is made up of? It is made up of dead cells and it forms tubes. Then thing is phloem. Function of phloem is to transport food, sugar which is produced in the leaves. Leaves manufacture the food. So whatever is manufactured in the leaves, it is going to other parts of the plant through. And what is the structure of phloem? It is made up of living cells. Remember, xylem is made up of dead cells and phloem is made up of living cells and both forms the tubes. Let us see the model of this xylem and phloem forms vascular bundle. Xylem and phloem forms the vascular bundle of the plant tissue, and out of which xylem helps in transportation of water.
Plants
And
use
phloem
sunlight to make food.
Phloem helps in transport of food material. So here you can see vascular tissue conducts as well as water from one part of the plant to other parts. So vascular tissue is nothing but together xylem and phloem. So out of which xylem conducts water and phloem conducts food. So vascular tissue conducts food and water from one part of the plant to other plant, because of which you see the plant is able to transport all the food materials and water. So you see in plants that root absorb water and minerals, and from the roots water and mineral is transported to aerial parts of the plants which goes against the gravity. Then in the leaves you see manufacture of food through a process called photosynthesis. After manufacture of food, the food is transported to other parts of the plant with the help of phloem. So this way plant uses, or you can say whatever topic we studied. Now let us check our understanding by answering few questions. So here are few questions children. Read the question. What is the primary difference between unicellular and multicellular organism in terms of cellular function? See the option here. Unicellular organisms have no specialized cells. Multicellular organisms have only one type of cell. In unicellular organism, a single cell performs all basic functions. Multicellular organisms cannot perform specialized function. Guess the answer? You are right. In unicellular organisms, a single cell performs all basic functions. Second question. Organism is given as an example of unicellular organism. These are humans, amoeba, plant, fish. Right? Amoeba. Question. The main advantage of cell specialization in multicellular organisms allows organisms to grow larger, enables cells to perform specific functions more efficiently, uses the total number of cells needed, eliminates the need for cellular reproduction. Yes, the answer is it enables cells to perform specific functions more efficiently. Next question. The following best describes the concept of labor in multicellular organisms. These are cells perform same function and group of cells perform specific functions. Cells compete for resources, randomly switch between different functions. Yes, let us see the answer. To show the answer, A. Answer is different groups of cells perform specific functions. One more question, last question. What is the term used to describe cluster of cells that specialized in a particular function? And some tissue organelle. Yes, you are correct with the guess. The answer is tissue. So here children, we complete today's class. We'll meet in our next class with new topic.